Today, guys, we're going to be drawing a truck. We're going to start out in pencil, and we're going to try to start out with a pretty straight line across the bottom. Okay. Now you want your truck to be fairly large, so we're going to draw our wheels pretty big. Okay. Then we're going to draw a hubcap in the center. And these old classic trucks used to have what we call white wall tires. That's what this ring is all about. Okay. Then we're going to start at the front. And we're going to form a fender around the tire. Now we need to draw another tire about the same size. And the reason why I ask you guys to draw in pencil is because if we make a mistake, we can go back and erase, or we can at least fix it. Okay, so I came a little too close here. So I'm going to go at an angle here, and I'll go back and erase that later. But what I want to do right now is just kind of get my fender for the back tire in. Then we're going to form the front of our truck. Going to make an indentation here for the headlight. Come up about level with the tire here, and then come back out the shape, come back in and round it off for the hood of the truck. Come back just a little behind the tire here, and then we're going to go up at an angle for the top of the truck. Come straight down in the back, come down below where the hood went in, and then we're going to go straight out to our bed of the truck, I guess. Okay, then we're going to go in and do the window. And cap it off at the bottom. Put the little visor window in. Most of our cars don't have those today. I'm going to come up with this door jamb here. I like to just kind of go around the side of the window. Here we go. And just stop right below that window. Make a little triangle shape here with a round edge, and then just kind of make an oval there for the lights or the mirrors. Put a little rectangle here for the door handle, and then we're going to make a connection. We're going to make the fender, so we're going to start here. We're going to make that fender round off and come at an angle and down. Then we're going to continue this line. It can be broken, and we can make that door jamb there. Then we can come down with our door here. Now remember, guys, I said draw lightly to start off with. You need to do that. And I did not leave space here, so I'm going to have to come in here and put that sideboard on. And then I'm going to come up for the fender for the back of the truck. That truck bed a liner in it. There we go. I'm going to go back in here and put the headlight in. So just come out at an angle here on both sides, and then just kind of close it in with a little scoop line here and round it outward on the front. We're going to make two little marks angled upward here for the front end of the bumper. Go in. Kind of looks like a sock to me. We're going to go in the bed of the truck now. We're going to create some flowers back here, And this first flower that we're going to be doing looks sort of like grapes. So you could go in and make little teardrop shapes. This is a flower, it's not grapes. So you just make kind of little teardrop shapes that fit between each other, and there's more of them at the top than there are at the bottom. So just kind of make those little teardrop shapes. Come on down. And we can erase those lines for the truck later. Just kind of fill it in a little bit. If yours begin to look like little circles, that's fine too. Okay? Think about how plants grow. All right? Above that, we're going to have a leafy look coming out of the top, and maybe 2 of them. Kind of make them sharp and give you some space in there to paint. You don't really have to close them off if you don't want to. Now I'm going to come in here and just kind of make some little flower shapes. I'm just lightly kind of just making some shapes in here with my pencil to kind of resemble flowers, and then put some leaves coming out at the top every now and then. Don't make them go all in the same direction. Make some different kind of flowers. Maybe they got some big long petals that are nice and spiky looking. Okay, you can put any kind of flowers you want to in the back of yours. You're hauling this truck to market with flowers, so we want to make sure we have some pretty ones. All right, make your leaves kind of come over the side of the truck. Again, we'll go back in and we'll erase some of this for the truck here, not to show. You can create another little flower. Maybe you got a little pointy flower down here. Just whatever you want to put on yours. You can kind of add some different shapes. Notice these shapes are not really filled in correctly or completely. You want to make sure you're creating something that you can go back into and kind of add to it if you need to. So if you're not drawing really heavy and dark, sometimes that helps. You just want a lot of flowers in the back of your truck, because this is a truck that's full of flowers. And repeat some of your shapes. You can do the little grape looking flower. I think these are called wisteria. You might see some of these on the side of the road or in people's yards where they've got big purple lavender looking flowers. We're not trying to make these too perfect, because when we paint them in watercolor, you'll see that they have lots of variations. I like to have some pointy flowers, some not so pointy, some fluffy looking. Just give a variety of shapes. And again, they do not have to be perfect. You basically just want to get an idea that there are some flowers in here. There are some flowers that just kind of form like I say a little jumbled up triangle type thing. And you just kind of go in and put some little shapes to them that makes them look more like a flower instead of just a straight flower or a straight line, like a triangle. You don't want those. You want something that's very organic shaped, not something that's really stiff. You want it to be kind of flowy. And you can color them any color you want. The flowers you can. And when the truck's hauling these things, they're actually, sometimes they'll be falling off the back. So you can have some hanging off the edge on the back. And I'll show you how to paint this directly. Notice that I do crisscross sometimes. It just makes it look more full. And that is our truck for springtime. This is our classic red truck. Okay guys, we want to create some highlights on our truck. So to create those highlights, we need to go in with our pencil, and don't outline these with marker because you want these to be very white. So we're going to go in and lightly sketch in a little shape here that's pointed on both ends. Kind of looks like a long skinny banana. And then we're going to come right in here and we're going to put another one right above the handle. It's very thin. And then we're going to take and go over the top of this little line we created in here and create another little area. And let's make one down the side of the back of the truck. These are the shiny areas of the truck that you do not want to paint, okay? We're going to do one right here on the fender. This is where the light is hitting the vehicle. And maybe we've got maybe a little shiny spot right here. Okay. And let's see. We have one right here on this back of the fender here. And perhaps we have a little shape back here. This is white also. So where we're drawing those little thin lines, you're going to leave a little thin line of white. Okay? And I think I'm going to put a shape right here on my truck where I will add some darker color. Okay? Okay, you'll also have a little spot right here on the wheels that is going to be in left white also. This is going to give it that shiny look.